I want to start by taking you through the responses from the 2,700 people who were sampled for this poll, and let's then get into what the experts think and get a sense of what farmers, farm laborers and the general population is thinking. So question number one on your screen right now. What's the reason for this protest by the farmers? 54% of landowning farmers say these are genuine grievances. 49% of laborers say that these are genuine grievances. Only 44% of the other population says these are genuine grievances. Naturally, those who own land feeling more strongly that these are genuine grievances. Those who are far from agriculture not feeling as strongly. Provocation by the opposition. Only 19% of landowning farmers think this is a provocation by the opposition. 36% of others, non-farmers, say this is a provocation by the opposition. Is this just to do with government attitude? 19% of landowning farmers are saying this is the attitude of the government. 14% of others. Obviously, as you'll see in all the responses, I want to come to the second question. Are you aware of the demands of the farmers? The more closely associated you are with farming, the more strongly you feel. The further away you are, you don't care as much, really. And that's quite obvious as well. 71% of landowning farmers say that they are aware of the demands of the farmers. This is not just in Punjab. This is in Hindi heartland states and across the population. So not just amongst Punjab farmers. 65% of landless laborers who were surveyed say they are aware of the demands of the farmers. 68% of others. Even in the general population, there seems to be high awareness about the demands being made by the farmers. Are the demands of the farmers justified? Interestingly, 8 out of 10 farm owners say the demands are justified, not just in Punjab, in the other heartland states as well. 70% of landless laborers say the demands are justified. 61% of others, and that's interesting as well, that 6 out of 10 non-farmers also think the demands of the farmers are justified. Let's come to the next question. Should the government make minimum support price a legal right? 83% of landowning farmers say yes, it should be a legal right. 77% of landless laborers say it should be a legal right. 64% of the others as well think it should be a legal right. Let's come to the next question. Inconvenience caused by farmers, could it turn public opinion against them? 34% of landowning farmers fear that because of the inconvenience to the public, general people could turn against the farmers. 43% of the others feel that that could happen. So obviously those who are non-farmers feeling that this inconvenience is a big irritation. Let's come to the next question. Who has been more sympathetic in handling farmer issues? 28% say the UPA was more sympathetic. 21% say it's the NDA. This is amongst landowning farmers. Amongst landless laborers, 28% say it was the UPA, 19% say it's the NDA. Amongst the others, interestingly, more people think the UPA was less friendly. 29% are saying it's the NDA which was more friendly. So 29% saying NDA was more friendly on the issue of farmers, more sympathetic, whereas landowning farmers feel that the UPA was more sympathetic. So on this, I want to go across now to our guests. I want to start by asking Professor Gulati first. Professor Ashok Gulati, not just amongst those directly associated with farming, but even amongst members of other communities, there seems to be a high level of support for the demands of the farmers. People may not understand the nuance like you've been explaining on our channel, not understand the ramifications on the fiscal health of the economy, but broadly they seem to have, from what I can gather from the data, a lot of sympathy towards the demands being made by the Indian farmers. What do you make of the responses I've shown so far?
As sympathy is concerned, that's very natural. Not only with the farmers and laborers, but all the people have sympathy. We have spent our whole life for farming, right? So as far as sympathy, emotions are concerned, and they haven't got a very good deal, whether it was the Modi government or the Manmohan government, the rate of agriculture growth has been 3.5% for 20 years. Same exactly between the two governments, okay? Now, how far it can go? At a state level, some states can do much better, but others are doing much worse. Punjab is not a great example today anymore. It was during the Green Revolution days. They are stuck at a very different level of farming, and therefore they are looking and knocking the doors for higher and higher income. So that's very natural, and I can understand this. But what is the implication of implementing and making it legal? I don't think a general public can understand. And that is where rationality needs to come besides compassion and sympathy and emotions. If rationality is not there and you decide this, to my understanding, it's a simple question. If the production is 100 and the demand is only 70, and if nobody is allowed to buy at below that minimum support price, which itself will be 25 to 30% higher, then where will that production go? The strong, bigger farmers can go to the court and ask, oh, everything government should procure. And Bihar farmers and the smallholders of Eastern India will never knock those doors. So they'll be worst hit, in fact. And that is what is happening even in the current MSP system. Where is the procurement in Bihar and Assam and West Bengal and Eastern UP? So they are not getting a deal which the farmers of Punjab and Haryana are getting a deal. They are at least 15 to 20% below